Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to our third day's maths lessons. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at how we can use the language of time to describe different events that are happening, comparing one with another. And we're also going to be doing our first addition problems for arithmetic to start off with. So you're going to need to get together your 10 bars and 1 cubes, or your counters, or your number lines, or your rulers, or your counting beads, whatever you like to use for addition. And as soon as you're ready, start the video going. Okay, so just a quick reminder, the addition sign, the add sign looks like this. That means and. So using whatever equipment you want to, have a go at solving these problems. Again, grown-ups, you may want to pause it one at a time, or you may want to go through the whole lot. It's up to you. And when you're ready, start the video again. Okay, so the first question is 3 plus 4. Probably did that on your number beads, and that makes 7. Your next one is 9 plus 3. Again, you probably could have used the number beads, or you could have counted on a ruler. If you counted on a ruler, 9 to 10 is 1 jump, 10 to 11 is 2 jumps, 11 to 12 is 3 jumps. So the answer would be 12. Next one, number beads again probably would give you 15. And the next one, start with 10, which is all of one colour of number beads, count on another 3 and you've got 13. Or you could have used 10s and 1s, in which case you would have a 10 bar and just added 3 more, and that would have given you 13. Next one, 15 plus 3, either counting on or using 10s and 1s, you end up with 18. And 3 plus 15, we know that that's got to be the same answer because it's got the same numbers. Now, it's turned around, doesn't matter, 7 plus 3, one of those number bonds you know, to 10. Now this time you probably want to use 10 bars because you've got 2 10 bars and you just add on another 3, so that becomes 23. 2 plus something equals 8. The easiest way to do this is on a ruler, so start at 2 and count on until you reach 8, or you could do on your fingers. So we start with 2, 3 is 1, 2, 4 is 2, 5 is 3, 6 is 4, 7 is 5, and 8 is 6. So it's 2 plus 6. Again, counting on or using number beads, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Now this one's a bit trickier. It's a repeat addition. Now we have done these, so you need to count on in 5s. 5 plus 5 is 10, and 10 plus 5 is 15. Your next one, 3 plus 3 plus 3. So you're probably best doing 3 plus 3 to start off with, or you could use cubes and count them out. So you've got 3 plus 3 is 6, and add on another 3, and that's 9. Now 1 plus 1 plus something equals 3. Well, if you put your cubes out, you've got 1 and 1. What do you need to add to those 2 to get to 3? That's right, another 1. And again, you can put out groups of 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 makes 6. Now this one's tricky. 5 plus 5 is 10. What do you need to add to 10 to get to 20? Oh, well done, Year 1. It's 10. And then the last one, you can actually use the commutative law, and you know that 5 plus 10 equals 20, because you're just mirroring what is written above. So how'd you do? I bet you did brilliant. Now we're on to the main part of the lesson. Okay, so today you're going to be writing sentences using some of these words based around the diary that you did yesterday. And I'm sure you can do brilliantly at these. These are the words we want to start thinking about. So the first one, before. So you might want to think about how you use before. That's something that happens first, before something else. Your next one, after. Well, that would be the second thing that happened. First, well, that's going to be the very first thing you did in a day. Next, you can use this pretty much at any time. You just can't use it for your first event. Earlier, so that's the same as before. Finally, it's going to be the last thing you did on your diary. And now these last two, you're going to have to think quite a bit about. Yesterday means what you did the day before today. So that would be Monday. or sorry, Tuesday today, but Monday based on your diary. And then tomorrow is going to be what you want to do after you wrote up your diary. Maybe it's something you're going to do today, or maybe it's something you plan to do on Thursday. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples of sentences in just a moment. And this will be on the slide as well. Okay, so if you want to go over the language again, parents, just pause the video until you're ready to continue. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples of how you could be using this now. So the first one I'm going to use is before. So I need to choose something on my list, and I'm going to go with load dishwasher. And I'm going to look at something I do before that, which means earlier in the day. So I'm going to say before I load the dishwasher, I wake up. Okay. And then I'm also going to do after. And I'm going to go with making lunch. So after I make lunch, I go, in fact I'm going to change that to we because it's all of us who do this. We go for our daily exercise. Now grown-ups, it's up to you how many of these sentences you do and whether you do them all at once or you have little bursts throughout the day. But it would be great if you could use all the language, and you don't even have to write it down. Your child could just tell you sentences, but it would be a good idea if they do write down the word they're using each time. Okay, so that's the end of today's lesson. Enjoy yourselves, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.